And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Well, Celts, it was a great way to wake up this morning to a double and celebrate the Celtic way. However, I've caught a big one for you. Listen to this absolute deluded Rangers fan before and after the cup final. This might be the funniest one yet.
Aye, I'm confident, mate. Aye. No super confident, I'm no overconfident, I'm no arrogant, anything like that, but I'm confident. We've got more than enough. I told you the other day, we've got the pedigree for this, there's no doubt about it, and they know it. We've got the pedigree for this, for beating teams with so-called bigger budgets, it doesn't, but that does not faze us in the slightest, by any team in the world. We've proved that. I can't say we've not proved it. So, I seen there was a talk about how much they have spent. Who cares how much they have spent? It makes no difference. We are Glasgow Rangers, mate. We're going on to win this cup, and that's what we're there today, and that's what we're going to do.
A few inches later.
But it goes on and on, mate. It's not just this game. It's been going on for years now. Nobody ever talks about it. It's not to be talked about. It's incredible. But anyway, he made a mistake. He never miscontrolled it. Instead of just putting his boot through it and getting rid of it, he miscontrolled it. So... I mean, we said it before, it's goals. We want goals. And we had the opportunity to score the day. We can't say we didn't. We had the opportunities to score the day. Some of it was bad finishing and some of it was bad decision making. But the chances were there, mate. You can't say they weren't there. They were there.
Yes,
and plenty of them.
Just a quick one, boys and girls, to tell you that we have a new drop available on our website. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description or going to celticapparel.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video.
I mean, it doesn't get worse timing-wise than that, because that ends the game in all reality. Because, okay, there's 8 minutes get added on after that, but it just takes the win completely out of yourselves. Because we had, at that point, we were in the ascendancy. We were the team who were, looking the most likely, I guess you would say, at that point, to actually go and do anything. If there was going to be a winner, and unfortunately, it happens. I mean, I don't know, Ian, you're like me, a goalkeeper, and I'm trying to think of reasons why that happened. It looked to me like he's gone just a fraction too early, and the ball has moved mid-air. I think he's thinking this is going right. He's just slightly gone. It's went a bit more central, so he's had to adjust. I think in doing that, that's sort of hampered him from being able to sort of palm it wide or anything like that. But under normal circumstances, you'd expect him to catch that there. I think as well, if we're being honest, even in the follow-up for Ida, I can't believe that none of our defenders went with him to at least make an attempt to stop him. But it is, you can't hide the fact that he's made the mistake there, Jack Butland. I mean, Ian, as I say, is there any defence in your mind as a goalkeeper like myself? Can we stick up for the Union? Did it move? Has he just gone too early? Because I must say, right, particularly the first half, when I was watching it, the space that Celtic seemed to be getting in the midfield was ridiculous at times. I mean, you had situations where Callum McGregor's picking the ball up, and he's got the freedom of hand and puck, and he's got options to pick wherever he wants it. It didn't, it felt quite disjointed for a period of time in terms of there was too many gaps, and we weren't pressing up as a team. You maybe had individuals. Diamonde was maybe trying to fly in and win a ball back for a tackle, but obviously as soon as he's out of position and loses it, there's space there. So, I mean, I don't know.
I think there was at times, but I don't think there was. It has been in previous games. I think we were more compact in what we were doing. I think we realised if we pressed like we had before, they pick us off. When you didn't see Carter Vickers hit as long the ball did. He didn't want to throw at Maeda because he does that to Maeda and behind Tav, and Tav plays with fear because he struggles against Maeda. But that wasn't, he wasn't doing that as often because we were stopping that, and McGregor was his bigger influence in this game as he has been. So I thought we'd done well against him a couple of times, but they wanted us to press more, but we sat in, and that maybe restricted us to moving forward. When we did move forward, maybe Silva carrying it, Campbell carrying it, or Dessers, or maybe nobody up with them because we're that deep at times. But I think you're taking that risk when you're playing 2 in there against a three, because obviously Campbell was trying to get forward more, so there's always one of their players going to be spared the way they play. But I thought we marshed them really well, and you can look and say, yeah, they had maybe more of the ballers in the first half, but Butland didn't really have a lot of saves to make. You just have to look at last few games where we were under pressure a lot, they were getting shots constantly. That never happened today, so I thought we handled it a lot better. And I know they still won the match and stuff, and it came off a shot at the end, but I thought we handled it a lot better, and I thought the tactics were better for the manager. Just hopefully when he gets new players in, it works better than it has today. But no, I thought they didn't get as much space as they have in previous games, Connor. And I thought that frustrated them. I thought it did. I thought in the second half he looked a better side, and just because they were getting frustrated because what they do good they weren't doing because they were stuck doing it. So they had to think other things to do.
But Perry, no, I agree with you 100% that, it's so poor for Scotty because it's a decent pass through. And what he has to do is just take that. And for some reason, just lifts his foot above it. And I hate when players do that when the balls are across the ground. It's this idea, especially when you're Scott Wright, you don't have that ability really about you where you're trying to take it in so you can sort of trap it and then spin. And with the greatest respect to Scott Wright, he might do that 1 out of 100 times, but he ain't that type of player. He just needs to take that in nice and simple and play it. And he makes an absolute hash of it. There's no getting away from it. And I think, again, when he came on, it did change the game. I do think that comparatively, I thought Matondo done okay compared to Scott Wright, to be fair. I know we were locking them in together, but he was better than Scott Wright. And I suppose Scott Wright did actually fizz a decent ball across the face, which if somebody had gambled, probably is a goal. So I guess, but no, I agree. I hate seeing Scott Wright come on the park because I think you are probably the same. As soon as I hear the name Scott Wright is coming on to replace whoever, my heart sinks and immediately goes, fuck. Because you know what you're going to get from him. You know what I mean? It's all back in the bite. He might run with the ball, but he's got absolutely zero end product. And then he makes silly mistakes like that. And it is costly. And I said to you before we come on that, yes, people will go after Jack Butland because it's a poor mistake for him. But there's things that happened before that people deserve. Scott Wright shouldn't get away with his involvement in that just because Jack Butland was poor. So I think Perry's right to highlight it.
Celtic fans, what are your thoughts on the result yesterday and the season as a whole? Let us know down in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video, guys. As always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, we have released our brand new Celtic t-shirts. You can find them at celtsapparel.com or just check the link down below in the description. Thank you, take care, bye bye.